Hey guys, this is Brother from the Third Stone, Yao Lawrence Cunningham Bay, and I hope all is well with you. I'm going to briefly talk about mortgages. As you know, I'm retired, recently retired. I've been retired for just under 3 years, and it's been an experience. It's been an experience. You're finding yourself in retirement. You're rediscovering yourself, so to speak. But what I'd like to share with you is mortgages and what you should do when you retire. Now, I still have an outstanding mortgage on my house in New York, and it's almost paid off. But I have about almost a decade to go to pay it off. Now, in the interim, I wanted to do a home equity loan to take care of my outstanding bills that I do have, which are debts and what have you, because I wanted to be free and clear. I wanted to set up something where I could just pay one monthly bill, and that would have done that. But I reached out to two companies. One was the holding company against my house, which is Bank of America, and the other one was Rocket Mortgage. Now, to make a long story short, Rocket Mortgage was so aggressive that it just turned me totally off. They were calling me like night and day, and they would give me, things that I needed to have, and I would do that. And then they would come, when are you going to make a decision? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wow, man. I said, that's overly aggressive. And that turned me, as a New Yorker, man, I'm not gonna bite. I'm just gonna say, hey, man, it's nice doing business with you. You kind of turned me off by that. And even though when I told them no, they still called me 1 week into the negative response that I gave them. I said no, and they kept calling me every day for 1 week. Now, in contrast, Bank of America, which holds the mortgage, they were laid back, which I kind of dug that because I'm a laid back type of cat. But the problem is with them is that they want you to jump through hoops just to get the loan. Now, granted, they hold the mortgage against my house, so you have an inside track of getting that loan, which would have been helpful, but not necessary. Now, the funny thing about it is when I started the process with Bank of America, I completed the first, which was a preliminary application, completed it, I passed. Then they came back with more things that I had to do. Okay, they said, well, you know what, maybe, we need to get some further information, and which I did. I completed that also. And then, to make a long story short, they came up with a lien against my house, which I don't have a lien against my house. Now, which was funny about this is the fact that they asked me to get a piece of paper stating that the problem had been resolved. And I said, how can I do that? Because I don't have a lien against my house. Come to find out that after I checked with the county clerk in the county which I reside in, New York, they said, yes, there is a person with your name. How? Go figure. And they signed it a different way, but it is your name. And but they reside in Wichita, Kansas. Now the case was was done in New York, which is kind of bizarre. So the plaintiff was in New York, and the defendant was in Wichita, Kansas. So that person had to come up to New York to sign this paper. Now, in Bank of America's infinite wisdom, they think that person is me. So now I'm stuck with trying to figure out how I can prove that this person is not me. But this is the kicker, is that why should I have to do that? You should have all that information. You should know that I have never resided in Wichita, Kansas. Do I look like I'm from Wichita, Kansas? Case dismissed. But that's where I am now. And I have the affidavit here, and it states that the address of this person with the with the last name resides in Wichita, Kansas. So therein lies the fact that what killed me was the person that was on the other end of the line called. Let me backtrack a bit. I had said to them when they called, the first thing that came out of her mouth was, "You have a lien against your home." And I said, "No, I don't. I don't have any lien against my home." She said, "Yes, you do." And then she even sent me the lien, the affidavit rather, which anybody can get in New York State courts. So once I got that in my possession, I looked at it, and it says right here, the man resides in Wichita. Now, if this person wanted to really give this person a loan, i.e., me, they would have saw that this person is Wichita, and they would have looked at my records, stating that everything that I paid with to Bank of America was from New York. Now, this also goes back to 2016. So, and I was still in New York at that time. I never left New York until after I retired. And that's only a temporary basis. So I'm back and forth. So I can't believe it. This is a warning to all people who are doing this, is to make sure that you are not don't have any liens against your home or any mistakes whatsoever. Now, after I got this rectified with the county clerk, they said I had no liens. Bank of New York states that I have to have proof. And I said, well, how can I have proof when I have no lien? Matter of fact, you have the affidavit stating that this person lives in Wichita, Kansas. So I'm assuming that they did this to not give me the loan. And hey, that's okay, because that may have saved me a whole lot of agita. Now, and that's my thought for the day. Do not take out mortgages or do not take out home equity loans while you are retired. Try to get everything knocked out. I try to do this now, and pay them monthly, and it worked out for me because it would have been one lump sum payment. But hey, that did not fall through. So I'm going to take care of this on my own. And fortunately, that I had saved up enough money to do so. But hey, I hope BOA gets this, Bank of America. I hope a whole bunch of people see this, because it's just astonishing that why would you put me in that position that I have a lien against my home and I do not. And you have the affidavit stating that this person lives in another state, and you still refuse, or you still question me. So anyway, this is Brother from the Third Stone, Yao Lawrence Cunningham Bay. And you guys have a great day. Get out there. The sun is shining down here. It's going to be approximately, I guess, in the 50s down here where I am. It's good. I might even go to the beach, or I might even go to one of those restaurants that has a discount for seniors. Maybe I'll do that. And while I think about Bank of America treating me in such a fashion. All right. Peace out. Enjoy.